Thanks for tuning into my YouTube channel, Pickleball Pick Apart. My name is Rory. Pickleball Pick Apart. My name is Rory. I take pickleball games off of YouTube and I critique the play on the court. Watching my videos will help make you a better pickleball player. In this video, a game featuring one of my favorite players. I call him the Wizard. He takes on a player who I refer to as the Giant. The player is 6 feet 7 inches tall and probably has a wingspan of about 7 feet. Does the Giant slay the Wizard, or does the Wizard cast a spell on the Giant? It's an interesting game, so check it out. First, a big thanks to the Pickleball Pirates for posting this game on YouTube. Check out their YouTube channel. It is the Pickleball Pirates. Now, here are the players. The guy in the blue shirt in the near court, that is the guy that I refer to as the Wizard. His name is Napartovich. He just has some shots that I just don't see other people hit. His partner is Vishal Verma. I'm not sure I am pronouncing his name correctly, so I am going to refer to him as V. The opponents, first, the lady, her name is Cami Keek. Her partner is the Giant. His name is BJ Beecher. He is 6 feet 7 inches tall. And as you can see, he kind of towers over Cami. She's probably about 5'2" if I were to guess. So let's go ahead and I'm going to back it up and we'll start at the beginning and check out the match. So here we go. Nice return. Nice job by Cami getting to the non-volley zone, dinking the ball here. And put away by Mark with a backhand flip. Just the ball was hit just a little bit too high. Let's go back and look at how much spin Mark puts on his return. This is just spin that he has mastered, having played table tennis for a very long period of time, and Cami just cannot get it back over the net. Tried to drop the third shot, and he missed, and he's jumping up and down because he's frustrated. There's the fifth shot right into the kitchen. And he was kind of caught in no man's land. Did not advance all the way to the non-volley zone. He was caught about right here, and it was hit at his feet. Backhand flip. Nice fifth shot drop by Cami, and she just hits it out. So let me show you what happened right here. It's pretty obvious. She couldn't get the third shot in, but she just does not give up. Watch how perfect this fifth shot drop is. It's right there, the reset. When she hit it, she knew it was going to be successful, but she hesitated to move to the non-volley zone. V sees that, hits it to her, and her feet were not quite set. Her paddle was not ready, and she hit it out of the court. If she would have started moving up quicker once she realized the fifth shot was going to be successful, she probably would have hit that in. And that ball is hit out. Okay, so that's two service returns that are hit out of the court. It's kind of surprising to see at the 4.5 plus level. That usually does not happen. Maybe they are just not warmed up. But again, hitting two returns out of the court back to back is not very representative of 4.5 plus pickleball play. When you are returning, just make sure you get the return of serve back into the court. Much better. Third shot drive. And Cami just could not handle that very hard hit third shot drive. So a successful drive there. Let's see what happens here. Mark with the third shot drive. Hit it to BJ. All right, so a great shot by Mark. Let me show you what happens once again. So Mark attempts a third shot drive. It's hit back to him. Now here comes the fifth shot. This is to his backhand, and look where he hits the ball. Right into the corner of the court. Most players could not have gotten to this ball to take it out of the air, but BJ is 6 feet 7 inches tall, and he is able to do that. But watch what happens. He hits it. Now look where he ends up. His foot is touching the other court. That leaves this area right here wide open. Mark sees that, and boom, he puts it away. So a fantastic job by the Wizard to hit that fifth shot right here in the corner of the court. When I am in this court and the ball is hit back to me and I am hitting a third shot drop, which I do about 80% of the time, my target is this area right here. Look at that right there. That is just a lob that a lot of people do not hit this way. Really, I have not seen other players do this, so I'm going to go back. So if you watch right here, look at the position of his paddle. He has this at the 6 o'clock position. You probably can't see it, but what he does is he hits the ball at the 6 o'clock position, and he flips it 360 degrees, and it ends in the 6 o'clock position. Now, you can't really see it because his body is in front of it, and the lob falls into the court. So basically what happens is, instead of the lob going like this, the lob goes up. When it hits its apex, it falls straight down. Just fantastic. A great shot that Mark Napartovich has kind of patented it, because I just don't see other players hitting the shot. That's why I call him the Wizard, at least one of the reasons why. Again, he has a table tennis or ping pong background. Third shot drive, and just not successful. I mean, this guy is so tall. Watch this third shot drive. That ball might have been going out, but BJ decided to go after it. Hits it right at V's feet, and the point is over. Nice job by him. So that is the third return of service that Cammy and BJ have hit out. Again, that's not typical of players at this level. There's Mark going for the third shot into the corner, and V just hits it too high. Maybe he was trying to hit it to Cammy, and he didn't realize that BJ was going to poach this ball. But look where BJ is when he hits this. He is totally taking this ball away from Cammy, and he is able to put it away. So that's something that V is going to have to be aware of as the game continues. And they're kind of laughing about it. I have no idea what the score is because they're not really calling it out. Or maybe they are and I just can't hear it. Oh, just out. Okay, so an ineffective third shot right here. V is going to be able to take it out of the air. And Cammy can't quite get it back. But let me show you what Cammy did. And she did something that you should do as well. As this third shot is being hit, and when it gets about right here, Cammy realizes it is not going to drop in the kitchen. And V is going to take it out of the air and probably hit it back at her. So what she does is she stops. She gets in the ready position. She has her paddle out in front of her. Now she's moving it to her forehand, but she is set. She is not moving. She is set, waiting to defend this ball, and she just can't quite get it over the net. But an excellent job by Cammy of seeing that the third shot was going to be taken out of the air, and she was ready for it. She just missed it. Take by Mark. You don't see that very often. He hit his serve out of the court. Again, a third shot, I guess that was a drive attempt that went right into the net. I have mentioned it before. 4 things can happen if you're going to hit a third shot drive. You can hit it into the net just like V did. You can hit it out of the court. That's the second thing that can happen. The third thing that can happen is you can hit it to your opponent, but they're at the non-volley zone just waiting for it, and it is no advantage to you because you're not able to move forward. The fourth thing that can happen is you can hit it so hard that the opponent just pops it up, and you can do what's called a shake and bake. You can put the fifth shot away, or maybe your opponent will hit it into the net or out of the court. The ball is hit out, but again, an excellent job by Cammie. This time she was successful at getting her feet established and getting the defensive shot back. Here it is. Here's another shot by BJ, attempting a third shot, and he misses once again. Cammie sees it, and she stops, gets set. The ball is hit to her backhand, and she's able to get it back. V hits a backhand flip, and BJ just makes the unforced error by hitting it out of the court. But great job by Cammie to get her feet established. Ball was hit out that time. BJ just said, forget about the third shot drop. He hit a third shot drive, and it ended up working out. Oh, look at this shot. Again, just not an effective third shot. And here comes the backhand flip. As you can see what's happening here, BJ is cheating way over to the center. I think his left foot is on the center line, which leaves this portion of the court wide open. V sees that, and he just has a fantastic backhand flip down the line. Always be aware of where your opponent is positioned on the court. If they are improperly positioned, take advantage of it. And the ball is hit out. Again, another, here we go again with that third shot drive instead of a drop. Here it is. Boom! She's just sitting there waiting for it. Mark had no chance of getting established. He's still running up. Maybe he should have stayed back, but Cammie does a great job of hitting it directly at Mark as he is moving forward. Boom, and that's all he can do is do a little punch backhand, and it goes out of the court. That wasn't your fault, Mark. That was V's fault for hitting that poor third shot drive. Again, when you're 6'7", you can reach into the kitchen and pluck that ball out of the air. I mean, in order for Mark to hit a drop or a reset into the kitchen without BJ taking it out of the air, it's going to have to be absolutely perfect. Let's see if he can do it. Nope, he tried. Again, against most players, this ball is in the kitchen. Well, oh, and he just misses. Hits the top of the tape and falls back. But smart of him to try to hit it to Cammie and not BJ. Third shot drive, nice by Cammie. Mark could not handle that one. All right, couldn't get the third shot, gets the fifth shot into the kitchen. The two-handed backhand, if you notice here, he's using a two-handed backhand. Perhaps he has a background in tennis and just hits it a little bit too high where BJ can take it out of the air and do a body shot right to Mark. And Mark's kind of looking at him like, man, you just can't do that against a guy who is that tall. Great shot by BJ. Third shot drive by Cammie. That was another effective one. They kind of did the shake and bake there. Hit it right at Mark. He just popped it up, and it was put away on the fifth shot for the shake and bake. Great third shot. Boom. Can't do that. Sorry, V, but You're not going to lob it over a player who is 6 feet 7 inches tall. It just is not going to happen. Very, very poor decision. Don't try that again. There's a drive again, and that time Mark was able to get it back. She's kind of laughing about it. She goes, well, I tried. She's a very good player. Trying a third shot drop, not able to do it successfully. Fifth shot, not successful either. Seventh shot. Oh, and there's that shot by V again. Look at this. Here it is, the two-handed backhand flip right down the line. This is just a great shot. Most players, I think, are going to hit the ball right here. He decides to go down the line with this backhand. Again, a two-handed backhand flip. Boom. Just perfect. If you can add that shot to your arsenal, you'll be really good. Oh, got the roll of the tape. My advice, do not hit it to BJ. Oh, and just a little attack shot there by Mark. Nice job. Nope. Third shot drive. And again, guys, if you're going to hit a third shot, look what's going on here. Cammie is just sitting here. She is in perfect position. She is in the athletic ready position. She has her paddle out in front of her. This is the textbook position that you should be in. I see a lot of players who are just standing straight up. Their knees are not bent. Their paddle is at their knees. And Tammy, again, this is perfect. Boom, right to the backhand, a little slice on it, right at Mark's feet. He is caught in no man's land, and boom. That is perfect play by Cammie. Third shot drive, and he hits it out. I mean, that was hit right into his put-away zone, way too high. He should have put that ball away, but he hit it out. Another third shot drive that has no effect. Neither player was able to move up. Mark kept BJ back, and he hit it right into the net. Oh, backhand flip, just missed it. There you go again. I mean, another third shot drive that has no advantage for Mark and V, as Cammie is just here waiting for it. And if you look at this, she has jumped completely out of the air to put as much power as she can on this shot, probably to hit it back to V. There it is. That's all he can do. Not able to put it away that time. Nice defense by Mark, but when you are caught behind the service line and you're just lobbing it up to your opponents, you are going to lose that point 70% of the time. Now, I will mention one more thing, and it is this. If you've noticed, V is hitting a third shot drive almost every time. He has not shown the ability to hit a third shot drop. Mark can do that. So what Cammie and BJ should do is they should never return it to Mark. They should return every shot to V, get established at the non-volley zone, and just wait for the third shot drive from V. Let's see if they do that. Yep, here we go again, and as you can see, he's winding up for the third shot drive right here. There it is. BJ is waiting for it. Gets him caught because he was not able to get to the non-volley zone. He's probably going to pop it up, and BJ is just going to destroy this ball. Yep, exactly what happened. You've got to have versatility in your game. If you have just one shot, like it looks like V does, or at least he has not hit a third shot drop, at least a successful one, it's just not a good thing. A little slam fest there, could not reset the ball and hit it into the net. That's that spin that Mark puts on the ball. He is like the spin wizard. And BJ could not get it back. Mark puts spin on every shot he hits. I'm not saying you should do that, but he does. Goodbye. Nope, he would kind of let up on that one. He's caught in no man's land, and he's able to get back. Nice job, and he loses the shot. The third shot drive did not work. Hit it to V. Oh, he hit it to Mark. And there's that lob that he has patented, and he just hits it out. There's a lob again. Oh, and it just barely missed. I mean, missed by about a couple of inches. It had the right distance, but it just went out to the right of the line. Oh, see how that lob is different than Mark's lob? Let's go back and look at this. If you remember Mark's lob, the difference is, if you look at BJ's paddle motion, he starts at the 6 o'clock position, but he finishes at the 12 o'clock position. Whereas when Mark hits his lob, he starts at the 6 o'clock, and when he finishes, his paddle finishes at the 6 o'clock position. But watch where BJ's paddle finishes. Finishes right here. Whereas Mark is putting spin, and it comes all the way back down. And it just has a different flight. It does not drop as quickly as Mark's does. He's able to get to it, and the ball is hit out. Again, I have no idea what the score is. I mean, it really doesn't matter, but I really hope you are gaining some knowledge by watching this. Just missed the shot. Oh, kind of hit it in the middle of the court, and neither Cammy or BJ could figure out whose shot that was, and by the time they decided, it was just a little bit too late. Oh, I think he just hit that one long, but as you can see what's happening here, so I think Mark is getting a little frustrated with V's inability to hit a third shot drop, so Mark goes all the way into V's court and poaches this ball. This was V's shot. He's trying another lob here, and he missed it. I mean, even as good as he is at hitting lobs, I don't know what percentage he has for getting lobs in and making them successful, but as far as for other players, in most instances, lobs fail about 80% of the time. Okay, he's winding up again, but this time, Cammy is back here. Will she have enough time to get forward and take this third shot drive, or does BJ poach it from her? Oh, it hit the net, and that's just unfortunate for BJ. He was there just ready for it because, once again, V's third shot drive has really not been that effective. Okay, you see that shot right there that Mark just hit? Absolutely perfect. That is a shot that V does not have. And he hit it out. When you're playing, you have to target the player that is not as good as the other player. And it's obvious in this case that V is quite not at the same level that Mark is. So, again, BJ and Cammy should be hitting every shot to V and not to Mark, especially returns. There's that backhand flip. Great job returning it to V, and there it is. Just not good. I mean, it's, again, like insanity, doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting a different result. He hit it. Nope, hit it to the wrong person. Hit it to the wrong person. That was just, again, a perfect third shot drop, a shot that V does not have. Do not return the ball to Mark. And that ball was hitting to the net. Nice exchange there. Very nice play by both teams. Goodbye. Put it away. Come on. Oh, they were able to get up. Oh, and she hit it out. Up until that point, a perfect played rally by Cammie. Just fantastic. Unfortunately, she hit that out. That's out. Not sure what he was, again, trying there. Just not good. And he hit his serve out of the court. Or out of the service box. Very poor decision by Cammie to hit the return to Mark. The fifth shot was just perfect, and she can't get the roll of the tape. Hit the return to V. There you go. Oh, Mark's going to go poach it. Try the third shot. Lob did not work. Great defense here. Oh, what a shot by Cammie. Oh, fantastic get by Cammie. I mean, was that out? I don't know. Regardless, Cammie is an excellent player. She could be my partner anytime. See, she got the third shot drop in. That just goes to show you that she has, I'm not trying to be critical here, but she has better pickleball skills than V does. Backhand flip, just hit it a little bit too high. Did it again. Perfect shot. That's a little bit too high. There's a backhand flip. And she's going like, man, I hit a perfect third shot drop, and I hit the fifth shot just too high. Oh, great. Reflexes taken out of the air by Mark. Fantastic defense and a put away there. All right, Cammie, return the ball to V. Do not hit it. Oh, but that was such a great return. He couldn't get it over. So a fantastic shot. The girl has some game. There you go. There you go. Again, his third shot drive is not getting him any advantage, but he continues to hit it. Now that was perfect, because here's what happened on this shot. I want you to watch the return that V hits. It was a nice, deep, lofted return, but he took too long to get going. He should have probably been to the non-volley zone by now. BJ sees that, and he hits it right towards V as he is moving forward. He is not established. Hits it right at his feet. I mean, just a perfect shot. That's what you should do. Pay attention to where the person is. If he's not set and is still running towards you, hit it at his feet. That's what he did, and he can only hit it right into the net. Textbook shot by BJ. Third shot drive. That did not work as Mark was waiting for it. You're probably asking yourself, what should I do in situations like this? Should I hit a third shot drive or a third shot drop? Well, my suggestion is a third shot drop. Not 100% of the time, but probably about 70% of the time if you are efficient at doing it, because that way the ball will not be slammed at you and you can actually make your way up to the non-volley zone. Most of the time with a third shot drive, if the ball is not hit hard enough or just a little bit too high, your opponents are going to keep you back of the court. Okay, so she's going to attempt a third shot drop right here. Couldn't quite get it. Mark is able to take it out of the air. BJ is now right in the middle of the court. It's coming to his backhand. And the ball falls in as BJ decided to let it fly. You know, he's 6'7", so if the ball is at his eyes, he's got to let it fly because more than likely it's going out. Oh, I think the very first time V got a third shot into the kitchen, but he missed the fifth shot. Boom, there's a third shot drive. And that was a shake and bake. Shake and bake by Mark, third shot drive. She's backing up when she's having to defend it, pops it up. Mark puts it away for the shake and bake. Can anybody say Ricky Bobby? I think that's the first successful shake and bake they have had today. That was a great return by Cammie right to Mark's backhand, a very deep return, just a very effective return. Oh, that ball went out. So what can you do when you're playing a player who is 6 feet 7 inches tall? Well, the first thing that you can do is you have to realize you don't hit a lob. It just is not going to work. His wingspan is probably 7 feet. So you've got to be very careful when you are hitting the ball to his partner that you hit it to her forehand if she is in this court, because he can just reach out into this court and take the ball out of the air and poach the ball. You've got to be very careful of that. So I guess the answer is you try your best to hit it to his partner most of the time. Except for in that case where he was caught right there in no man's land, and V did a great job of hitting the ball at his feet. Return it to V. Nice job. He's loading up for a third shot drive. He is going to aim this ball at Cammie. Will she be established? Not quite, but able to get it back over. Try that forehand flip and hit it into the net. The ball just wasn't quite high enough. He's hitting it back to Mark. I think that is a mistake. And there's a lob trying to hit it over Cammie's head. BJ is able to take it out of the air, and he hits it right into the net. Let me show you something that Mark did that I would never try to do. Here comes the return. Now look where he is. He's about 2 feet inside of the court. A lob is difficult enough to hit when you are behind the service line. When you are 2 feet inside the court, it gives you, a lesser distance to get that lob in. But Mark's going to try it. He was able to do it, and BJ just hit it into the net. If I'm trying to hit a lob and I'm that far inside the court, most of the time I hit the ball out of the court, and you probably do as well. Another lob. That one didn't work that time. He tried to lob it over BJ's head instead of Cammie's head, and I don't think that's a good idea, Mark. He's 6 feet 7 inches tall. and a return out of the court. That's a number of times now that the return of serve has been hit out of the court. And again, that usually does not happen all that often at the 4.5 plus level. And the game is won on a third shot drive by V. He did hit a couple of successful ones, but for the most part, most of the ones that he hit did not have any advantage to Mark and V. But the match is now over. V and Mark win. Again, I have no idea what the score was, as they were not announcing the score very loudly. At least I could not hear it. But a very competitive, fun match against the Wizard against the Giant, and the Wizard comes out on top. So there you have it. This time the Wizard reigns supreme, but it was a very competitive game against the Giant and his partner, Cammy. I hope you learned something from watching this video, and if you did, I hope you take the time to like it, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post a new video. That's it from Pickleball Pick-Apart. Again, my name is Rory, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the courts.